So in this quick and simple video, we're just going to show you how to disable the local administrator and guest local accounts that are on our Windows 7 workstation here. This workstation is part of a domain, and we're going to disable those accounts through group policy. So we're just going to quickly verify that these accounts are actually enabled on this machine. And go to our users, and there we have it. So the administrator and the guest account is currently enabled. Now, one of the reasons why we want to have these accounts is disabled should the computer become compromised at any point in the future. Local credentials can be dumped using various tools, which will then enable an attacker to move laterally across the network from one machine to the other, logging in, and then keep dumping credentials, move to another machine, dump more credentials. So these are accounts that we really want to have disabled. So we're going to run through that with group policy. So we'll close that down and head on over to our domain controller. So over on our Windows Server 2012 R2 domain controller here, we've got btslab.com, and we're just going to go ahead and create the group policy to get those local accounts disabled. So the first thing we're going to want to do is pull up the group policy management console. So go to Tools on Server Manager, go down to Group Policy Management, and here's our Group Policy Management console window. Just a quick overview of our btslab.com if you haven't seen any of our other videos. So we're very simple lab. We've just got PCs OU, a servers OU, and a staff OU there. So we're going to want to create a new policy, so expand out the group policy objects, right click on that and click new, and we're simply going to give it a name of disable local accounts and click OK. So we're going to want to edit this policy, so right click on it and click edit, and this is a computer configuration policy. So we're going to expand policies, Windows settings, security settings, local policies. I'll just expand that slightly, and it's under security options, and bingo, there you can see it. So accounts, administrator account status. So we're going to double click on that one, and we're going to define this policy setting and simply click disable. Click apply and OK. And we're going to do exactly the same for our guest account status. Define this policy setting and disabled. Click apply and OK. While we're at it, we're going to also block Microsoft accounts, as this is a domain joined machine in the enterprise. So we're going to double click on that one, define this policy, and we're going to drop that down and say users can't add Microsoft accounts. Click apply and OK. That's all we've got for this specific policy. So we're going to close down our group policy management editor, and so we're going to link this policy now, and we're going to link it straight up to the PCs OU. So we're going to drop that down there, right click on that one, link an existing GPO, and simply select our disable local accounts and click OK there. That should be live now, so we're going to jump back over to our Windows 7 machine. While I pause the video, I'm going to quickly give it a reboot to pull back that policy, and then we'll check our settings. Okay, so back on our Windows 7 machine here, we're going to verify our settings from our group policy that we just created. So the first thing we're going to do is click on Start, go to Computer there, right click, go to Manage, and have a quick look at our user accounts. Perfect, so we can see the 2 user accounts there are now disabled. And just for sanity, we're just going to fire up a command prompt with administrative privileges. Yes to that. I'm going to do a quick GP result, /R /scope computer. Perfect. And we can see immediately there on the screen that the applied group policy objects, and we've got disable local accounts. Now you might be wondering, well, why didn't we reset the password in that group policy for the local administrator account? Well, there's a very good reason why we didn't set that, and it isn't something we would necessarily want to do for all of our workstations, have the same policy set and setting on the same password for all of our computers in the domain. What we'd actually want to do is ideally use a unique password for each individual machine, and we can use a product called Laps, which is Microsoft's software that will allow us to use a unique password on each domain joined machine. So we'll probably be looking at that in another video, but for now that's it. Thanks for watching.